Sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
That the focus does need to be back on the family unit. What you think, Sabrina?
Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, it definitely would resolve and solve a lot of community issues.
Yes.
And not just families, right? Healthy families.
Yes.
We want healthy families, healthy men.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
stability there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy. That's the key.
Yeah.
And whole.
Yes.
Because we got a lot of broken. I mean, and the thing about it is each family has something that they're going through. But the key is to be able to deal with it in a healthy way, to cope with the issues. There's no family that is without some kind of issue that they deal with. But if we teach the families on how to cope with it, talk about it, get family counseling, have family meetings.
Absolutely.
These things those are the things that create the healthy family,
Help build it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely help build it.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello. Welcome back to Weird Radio, where everybody is really good. We're finally done with Valentine's Day, so I can stop seeing them sad-ass posts. I'm going to tell you one thing I really hate about Valentine's Day, all right? I personally don't care if you're alone. I don't care if you got somebody, whatever. You got somebody, you're going to post what you're going to do, cool. If you don't have someone, please don't post, oh, I ain't got nobody this Valentine's Day, but I'm cool. Please stop doing that. Because by posting, you're not. That's what that means. And I got a couple of friends, I ain't gonna call nobody out. Please stop that. The pseudo-emotional, I can't. Please stop.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cry for help.
It is. Of course, that voice comes from Stello.
You already.
The guest who ain't never left. Still here. TC is not here with us today.
Yeah. Best shouts to the Falcon, man.
That's right. He will be here on Friday, hopefully. So as we finish off this trilogy that I decided we were going to start today.
Yeah, man. What's on the agenda?
See, well, on last Friday we talked about love with the Valentine's coming on and how much it costs, because it does cost. Sometimes it costs real dollars and cents. Sometimes it costs just your cents. Today we're going to talk about self-love.
All right.
Because it's important, because, loving other people is good, but if you don't know how to love yourself, you have no basis in which to go off. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about, loving yourself on the mental level, really doing things that stimulate you. For some of those who decide to go the spiritual route, there's spiritual cleansing that some people need.
Absolutely.
We got Jim with the crystals.
Yeah.
Right. We got Miss Naomi with the book.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So whatever. And then some people need to clean them pipes every now and again, and they ain't got no help.
Right.
Hey, you got to love yourself. Right. That's how you get practice. Okay. You think I just started off this good? No, years of abusing myself, and that's how we get to this point. It's training.
That's every young man at like the age of 12.
Yeah. It really. If you have a son who's almost 12, I'm gonna say what my one of my favorite comedians, Chad Daniels, said. You gotta knock. You gotta reach, even if it's open. You better reach around and give it a tap, because he might be reaching around and giving it a tap. It's serious. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about love. So if you're out there listening, and you want to call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. Hit up the @ReallyDopeRadio Twitter page. Hit us up on the Weird fan page and tell us what you do to love yourself, to decompress, to get to end your day, or to start your day, or at various points during the day if you have nothing to do and your son's asleep. That's what we're talking about. Are we about to go to break? Yes, we are. So we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to jump right into it. This is Weird Radio, and we'll be right back.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
This is Kenyon Parson of W.E.I.R.D Radio, where everybody is really dope. Check out this flashback.
You know, with making drugs illegal, first off, you create this mindset because everybody does drugs. Everybody does drugs. You call whatever your drug what you want, it's a drug. It's something that you ingest to affect your state of being. Food, technically, is a drug. You need it, but it is a drug.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of agree. You put a Five Guys burger in front of me.
Those don't exist in nature,
and
those are completely unnatural. Right? It's a whole different person.
Do you see the way the cheese oozes off the side of that thing and the bacon? Oh God, I'm sorry, my fat man came out.
That does sound fucking delicious.
Oh my God.
I'm actually hungry, so fuck you.
But no, fuck you. You got a piece of vegan red velvet cake in front of you. Shut up.
It's delicious.
Vegans.
But so that's the one part. One, you know, just simply making something illegal ramps up the price, it lowers the supply, and it makes people want it more. Just because it's illegal. It's something that I'm not supposed to have. I think I want it. Let me try it out to see what the hubbub's about first. Two, there are places that have legalized not just weed, all drugs. You want to go get some meth? Go get some meth. And right after you get your meth and you freak out, you can go right over to that clinic and they'll help you out right there.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise doing it though.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a good idea. I'm just saying
that's not a good idea at all.
But I'll tell you this: the country, let's say our overdose rate for meth is 40% of all meth-related whatevers are overdoses. They drop that down to like 3% because they focus on treatment. You can go into a center. They'll give you your drugs. They'll give you your needles. You use them in the building with people there who have life-saving medicine. There are doctors there who can check you out right there as soon as you start freaking out. Like, you don't got to go nowhere. You haven't been tweaking for 12 hours and been in some dumpster for 4, and then they find you. You're right there. You get your help. No overdoses. And then to top it off, because that's just for people who use. For people who don't, guess what? They still don't. Just allowing something does not mean that people are going to do it. Because if people want to do it, they're going to do it whether you want them to or not.
Be sure to tune in live Tuesday and Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. with myself and Kenyon giving it to you on Be Exposed Radio.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back. We're talking about self-love today.
Yeah, man.
And of course, everyone can be dirty.
Always.
So we're gonna save that for last.
Yeah.
Because I got 17 facts, Rob. 17. Just so Rob learned some stuff today. Got 17 masturbation facts, things that y'all probably didn't know, most likely didn't want to know. But you're gonna learn today. But let's start off on the mental aspect, because that's something everybody can get behind. Not everybody can get behind spiritual healing, because for a lot of people that sounds like a scam. But mental love, mental health is something that everybody got to deal with.
Yeah.
Like 80% of the people on this planet hate their boss. So when you come home, you got to do something. You got to get in it. So Stells, what do? You work every day, and then you come home. What's your decompression?
Real shit. It's usually a beer or 6.
Decompress to complete relaxation.
I build model cars. It's a hobby of mine. So yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know Stello was
a
I
build model cars and I garden. It's yeah, man.
This nigga gonna tell me he reads next.
I can read a little bit. Massa gave me a book, but well, shit, bro, that's pretty much it for me. Like, my drinks, my vices, of course. My hobbies, and just a little bit of quiet time. That's pretty much, I live in a house with other folk that I completely love. We usually spend time, but sometimes you just want to shut your door and sit there and get all them fucking thoughts out of your head.
I do. So what is it about, model cars is something completely unexpected for me. Is it just that sense of quiet and focus that you have to spend on that one thing? Oh.
It's a focus type thing, because you can rush through a model car if you want. It's going to come out crappy. But you really got to take your time every step. And usually if you do your choice of drug first, it mellows you out. So then you really focus.
Yeah.
It's cool. You can kill an hour, 2, 3, depending on how deep you want to go. Sometimes all I need is an hour and a half. Mess with my car, I'm good.
And you do gardening for the same thing, or is it?
No, gardening was something I was roped into. My grandfather, he used me and my best friend as cheap labor.
Oh,
this was.
I like your grandpa already. I've used my friends for cheap labor for years.
14 years ago. 14 years ago, and I've been doing it ever since.
Oh man, I really wish I could actually during the break I might call my best friend just so I can remind him of those years of him coming over to my house. And I'm like, hey, yeah, you want to hang out? You got the PS2. We can go. There's some food in the kitchen. We got to mow the lawn first, though.
Yeah.
That's. So yeah, I dig it. You really do. The mental decompression is really all about focus. You got to get out of yourself.
Exactly.
And for me, it's reading.
Okay.
Because I don't read like other people. Like I can't even read for fun because reading isn't fun for me. I digest books.
Right.
Like that. Like I read the entire Twilight series during school in high school. I was just ignoring teachers. They're like, put that book away. All right. I crushed it in 3 days. Each book. Damn. One day. Yeah. The Harry Potter series, 1 week tops is all it takes for me. So it's for for me, reading is like I can get out of myself. But it's hard to still I can't see myself on the earth anymore. I'm up in space, just reading.
Yeah.
Just reading. And it doesn't matter what. I hated the Twilight books. I hated them. They were okay. They were
at best.
They were delightfully mediocre. They weren't amazing. They weren't worth movies. But I have to read, especially once I start, I have to finish the story. And I pace myself now. I pick small stories, or I'm like, all right, I'm only reading 50 pages today. Yeah. And then I slam it on my hand to get it away from me. But that allows me to completely get out of myself. I also play video games.
Oh yeah.
Which is essentially the same thing, just in real time. Destiny, get to shoot people, which is a great stress reliever.
Somebody actually just plugged me with Destiny. They were telling me how awesome it is. I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters or whatever.
Yeah.
But the way they describe this game to me, it sounds pretty amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, those are my 2 big things. Eating sometimes, but that doesn't really get you out of yourself. That makes you think of more of all of the terrible decisions you've made.
I'm such a glutton, just shoving food in your
I'm so
face.
fat. Why is this triple bacon burger so good? Yeah. So, But yeah, reading. I like to immerse myself in another world.
Yeah, always. It helps to leave here sometimes.
Yeah. My issue though comes with spiritual healing for me in this point of my life means a few different things.
Mm-hmm.
It can mean spiritual as spirits, it can mean spiritual as energy, it can mean spirits as religion.
Mm-hmm.
And I take each one of those things very differently. I'm not a very religious person.
Absolutely. Because
I grew up with hypocrisy. So it's really hard. You know, I've always had questions about Christianity
mm-hmm.
and was never met with satisfactory answers.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't get behind it. Spirits, I don't feel.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do. Jim feels spirits. She sees them. That's cool. That's great. I can't not believe it because there's some people who believe in God and Jesus, and so that, you know, to me, it's all a viable school of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel it. There, you know, in learning massage, there's modalities where you affect the energy of the person. You do Reiki, which is like 6 inches above the skin or 3 inches above the skin. That's cool. I don't feel nothing. Please touch me. Please. I need so
yeah.
But as far as energy, I think that when you spiritually cleanse, your energy is something that is there and it does manifest.
Yeah.
Angry energy manifests itself. Sad energy manifests itself.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you have to do something. I'm never sure what. It probably isn't anything different than what you would do. Goodness gracious. Than what you would do for, you know, a mental cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
For a spiritual one is really just your intention. But you have to focus on that. Like if you're angry, you give off anger. And when you give off anger, people pick up on the anger and then they reflexively give something off.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, I mean, how many fights have you seen because one person came in the room pissed off, said something snide and unnecessary, and then bang, that's a fight.
Yeah.
That's all spiritual energy right there. You get back what you put off. If you are, what's the word? Not aggressive. If you're confrontational,
mm-hmm.
people are gonna be confrontational back.
Oh yeah.
If you're sad, and what most people, in my opinion, what they don't want is someone pitying them while they're sad.
Of course not.
But by giving off that sad energy, that's the direct response. You're
inviting pity.
Exactly. So, you know, you got to cleanse yourself in some form or fashion. For some people, it's meditation, which, you know, I've used before. It kind of worked. I think a lot. So
yeah, and that's why I can't meditate. I can't shut my goddamn brain off. Like it just my mind goes a mile a minute.
Yeah,
and that's not me just saying it. Especially if I'm intoxicated of sorts, I'll sit there and I can lay down and close my eyes and it just goes.
Right.
It just
I have to be super faded to stop thinking. Like, and then that usually comes at inopportune times. Like when I'm walking around a party or talking to a girl. That's not good to just fade out.
Of course not.
That's not good.
No. Probably look like a rapist or something.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, what was it? Louis C.K. was talking about that when he goes to the gym. He's not a gym person, so he just stares.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta talk to the mic. I'm sorry. I get it. Man. But yeah. So then everyone's favorite. Physical self-love. It's
yeah,
right.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, Rob. Yes, each hand clap is. Yeah, it's a recount of how many times Rob's done it in his life. It's
Jesus Christ.
Like,
gonna go blind, boy.
Right. So speaking of going blind, I do indeed have a collection of 17 facts. I'm gonna start announcing those as the show goes on. In fact, here, let's start off with number 1. Let's see what the first fact about masturbation is. Let's see if I already know it.
I'm sure you already did.
Yeah. Oh, well, I know the first one, the first fact was cleans the pipes out. So, yeah. Yeah, you got to do it. It's really maintenance.
Get the cobwebs out.
When your girl asks you, do you just want to do it all the time? You can say back to her with a straight face, no, I have to do this. This is a requirement. I don't want to do this. This is a job for me, just like it is for you. But that's why they call it blowjob. That's why they call it hand job. It's a job. With a hand job, nobody really wants to be there.
Dirty jobs, man.
Blowjobs, usually both people want to be there. Hand jobs, nobody wants to be there.
It's not exciting.
It's not. I have my own hands.
Exactly.
I have my own hands.
That's the funny thing about being a guy. It's like we started out giving ourselves a high five. Dig it? I don't need your help. I know what I can do that. Chill out. Do something else.
And I love how they would be upset because like, oh, but it's not. That's not enough. No,
what? Is that a question?
No, it's not. Maturation? What? No.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, that has nothing to do with what I'm looking for. Masturbation? No.
God, I hope everybody who's listening just felt
creepy.
disgusting
Yeah,
when you said that.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I know you are. That's the problem because you're okay with it.
Oh, I hate my phone sometimes. This is terrible. Masturbation facts. Because I want this information to be factual. And now that I'm thinking about it, this is coming off of MTV.com. Is this like Wikipedia? Am I just making stuff up at this point?
Man, somebody sent them an email and was like, yeah, I got some facts about beating up. Here, you should give them to the world.
Oh, there's more to just flushing out. So as it flushes out, that lowers your risk of prostate cancer. So by her beating you off, she is saving you from cancer, which is only what somebody loving would do. If they didn't, you leave that person because they don't care about you.
Fellas, you better go home and tell her that shit.
Hey, I might get cancer. We got to get to this now. Of course, the bad news is if you're under 50 and you do it too much, you could increase prostate cancer.
What? Under 50?
Is this like eggs? First it's good, then it's bad, then it's good, and then some of it's bad, and then it's kind of good. What? Wow. All right, let's keep going with this. Let's see, number 3 is that in Sydney they discovered that might lower your chance of diabetes and insomnia. I can say that for a fact. After I'm done. I'm going to sleep. I'm good. So yeah, I can see, and maybe it's busting and you throw out that extra sugar. I don't know. All right, cool.
Take a nap. Good.
Cool. So before we go on break, I'm going to pose a question to the people out there listening and the people out there who may or may not be on our Facebook or our Twitter or who might want to call in. But this is something that I've heard from various comedians during their sets. So after you hear so much, you got to take it as true. How many people in relationships have been caught masturbating? And then as the follow-up to that, how many times or how many of y'all for that has that been a problem? Because there are people out there who feel that once you're with somebody, you shouldn't have to masturbate anymore.
Theoretically, you shouldn't have to.
Theoretically, yes. But theoretically, gravity is always going to work. I ain't got no hope in that. So give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. You can, give us a text, give us a call, hit us up at Really Dope Radio for our Twitter. At Weird Vision, you can see some pictures that I may or may not take because it's really hard to do with all this other stuff. But anyway, this is Weird Radio. We'll be right back.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Being in this industry is definitely hard.
Facto.
Especially when you're a family man.
Facto.
Nah, and one of the questions, actually, this is a question from one of the listeners. How has becoming a father changed your position as an artist on the scene?
Ooh, I think being a dad has put me in a space where I have to recognize, what's really important. Like, don't get me wrong, like the scene is important to me, and being an artist is important. Honestly, like I went back to school, because I'm a dad, and you
got to provide,
and we got to. I mean, the struggle is real for me right now. Like, I can't spend as much time as I want to with my kids because the school shit and this. It's kicking my ass, man. And I'm trying to be, everything that I need to be. So when it's all said and done, this music and art, it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I just really want, I guess, myself as an artist and as a father to be cognizant of the things that are happening within the community, and how that also affects me being a dad as well. I know that, if I'm not doing my part in the community, I'm not giving everything that I need in order to be a great dad and a great black man, I'm not going to be able to be successful. I'm not going to be able to be the father that I want to be, and the man that I want to be. So, everything has been put in a perspective.
Check out Who Got Buzz every Tuesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. right here on Be Exposed Radio.
Hi, I'm Joe Perry. And Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, here for W.E.I.R.D, recording artists, actors, and athletes against drunk driving. Yeah, we love it when the music does the talking.
And the music stops when someone gets killed.
So never let someone get behind the wheel if they've been drinking. So keep it real. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, W.E.I.R.D, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits in the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
Be exposed, radio.com.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
So how did Heart Smiles come to be?
So to be honest with you, Heart Smiles was really born right after Freddie Gray. One of my goals for 2015 was to venture out into entrepreneurship. And in January of 2015, I was going to open up a computer shop because that's where my talent resides. People know me for building computers, fixing computers, anything you need done with your computer. Hey, Joan's the person to go to. And then Freddie Gray happened. So I put my dreams aside and said, you know what? I got to do something bigger than myself, and I need to do something to really reach out to my community and to help these young people in particular, just so that, I'm a part of the solution and not just one of those folks just sitting watching things unravel.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artists, real talk, real live. On
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, we are back with W.E.I.R.D Radio once again. Of course, we still have Stella here with us. We got Rob running the ones and twos back there. Right, he said he's taking notes. That's why I haven't mentioned him thus far. He's really holding out for them 17 facts. But before we went to break, I asked the question: who out there has ever been caught masturbating? And if they were caught, was there an issue with their spouse? On the flip side, did you catch someone? And if so, were you upset? And why? Please call us and let us know at 410-702-5657. Now, the reason that I brought that up is because I listen to comedy radio constantly. I've officially now 3 Pandora stations of just comedians. And one, particularly dealing with when you deal with comedy, especially from nationally known comedians, there's some local stuff. There's some things that, you know, show where they're from. But for the most part, their material hits on points that anybody can relate to. And so, you know, most women do, oh, you know, my husband, boyfriend, they don't do whatever. They do this, they do that. Getting ready for dates is so crazy, right? So there's a few things they hit. The thing I noticed that most men hit is masturbation. Either they do it a whole lot, or they do it enough to get caught. Like there's those are like the three stories that you have. But, you know, in listening to, you know, I listen to Louis C.K. a lot. I've listened to him for a long time because I think he's a very real person. You can see how he's evolved and how his real life, how his divorce and how his children affected him and affected his comedy. So I see the realness in the art. That's always what I do. So I try to look for that. There's been a few people who talk about, you know, people who freak out when they catch their husband, and it's always a wife catching their husband. I might be wrong, but I should be wrong, statistically speaking. There should be some men who catch their wives masturbating and be pissed. I don't know these people.
Right. Right.
So most of the stories point to women who walk in on their men masturbating and they get mad. Usually because they view it as a form of cheating.
That's bullshit.
That is super bullshit. And you know, I'm really interested in the mindset first, because in conjunction with this mindset, there usually isn't a high sex drive to accompany it. So it's not like this husband is getting laid 3 times a day and then still finds some time to go beat off. Nah, this guy, you know, once a month is about average. And so they see, you know, women who don't allow their boyfriends to look at porn. Forget masturbate.
Once again,
look at porn.
That's bullshit.
It's bewildering.
Nah, man.
So if you out there listening,
how can you not allow a grown ass man to do something?
That's my thing. That's on a level of, you need to get out this house, but I pay for this house, but you need to get out. I don't get it.
I paid for that bed. I'm not sleeping on the couch. You know,
but like that, I've never understood that idea. And trust, I understand the stigmatization of masturbation. I get it. I understand. It feels weird. And the only reason that I know that is because we have devices like the fleshlight.
That's gross.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So yeah, like there have literally been dildos for centuries. So, you know, it's always been sort of understood that it was necessary, but of course it's kept on the hush. It's kept on the low. So it's not something to be, you know, those people who like masturbate in public. No, that's a bit much.
Now you're playing with fire.
That's a bit much. But to completely nix it is incredible. Now with the dildo, that it's become established. So a fake dick is not shocking
to anyone.
To anyone. That fake vagina is creepy.
So much so.
And I'll take it a step further. And this might be my bias, because I'm not a super straight woman or a gay man, but women, the orgasm of a woman is so much more attractive than the orgasm of a man. Ew. And I think that's where it starts. Because if you see a guy orgasm and there's no women around, it is the creepiest situation ever. You can't. Yeah. Imagine one of your homeboys. Y'all walking to her. Oh, you got to punch him in the face. That's an instant fight, because you don't know why it happened. If it was because of you, you got to do it just in case. You see a woman come, you're like, oh, hold on, wait.
Right.
You call your female friends. Hold on, wait, look at this.
Watch
This is a threefer right here. You see the mountain peaks? It's just woo woo woo.
Magic happening right now.
So that's my personal belief. My personal belief is that men are ugly when they come.
Yeah,
And
I don't remember who the comedian was, but he was saying when men come, we kind of look like somebody gave us a spoonful of vinegar. We're about to sneeze at the same time.
Do you know what those 3 or 4 strokes are called before you come?
Nah,
those are called your vinegar strokes.
Vinegar strokes.
Because that's what your face looks like. Yeah. Thank you, believe. I got that from.
Okay.
Yeah. But and then you've got the projected the idea of masturbation, right? When you think of a woman masturbating, it doesn't matter. In fact, you don't even have to think about it. Go to the Japanese. That's the best way, because they've got manga for everything, and it's broken down into very specific sections, so you know exactly what you're getting. All right? You want to see how my presumption of how the world perceives a female orgasm? Go read you a shoujo manga. Shoujo ai, to be specific. That's the lesbian one. And then you see they come and there's flowers and lights. There's like a gym over in the corner and it's sparkling and there's the biggest bed ever. Yeah, that's what we all see. Absolutely. When men masturbate, you see a troop of monkeys over in the corner. It's all they're hunched over. It's terrible. It's terrible. I think this is why I can't be gay. I think to all the people who ever asked me in the past and in the future, that's the main thing. It's gross.
Yeah, men are disgusting creatures. We're all terrible. So
yeah. So please call us to talk about I guess your masturbation habits at 410-702-5657. I don't know. We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, it's just to beat your dick hour, apparently.
Right. Right.
It was self-love, that
Taco Twat and Tuesday. That's what.
I'm leaving.
That's how you run off your help, right there.
Oh man.
I'll say we can call it Taco Tuesday. So but no, because then you might get pictures, and then not always good. Yeah, not always good. But if you do intend on sending us pictures, at Really Dope Radio, if you want to send pictures of yourself, if you want to come on to their show and talk about your masturbation habits,
just
or anything
from
else,
the shoulders up, man. Keep
anything
the shoulders
else,
up,
please let me see your face and only your face.
Oh God. Yeah. So.
All right.
I don't even know where I'm going with this.
I don't either. But you know where I'm gonna go.
You lost me at the troop of monkeys in the corner.
You usually do. Let's give some more facts to Rob.
More facts.
Rob.
Listen up, Robbie.
Rob, if you masturbate too hard, you can fracture your penis. Yeah. That phrase is as terrible as anal prolapse. Yeah. What is that? That is a porn blooper. And those two were porn blooper. That was a mistake. Oops. We got to retake that. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Penis. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, Rob.
I wish y'all
It's
could see
real
his
out
face
here.
right now. I wish y'all could see
real
Rob's
out here.
face right now.
Yeah, and now so Rob has to deal with rectal prolapse and penis fracture today. That's what I bet. Look, he has a face like he's gonna go Google it. Oh, let's see. Fact number 5: according to the National Survey of Sexual Health and Behavior, 80% of males have masturbated by age 17, as opposed to 58% of females. And those who do are more likely to have sex and use condoms. Who are these 20% who don't masturbate? They're serial killers.
Probably.
20%? That's way higher than I would have thought. I would have gave like a smooth 2. Good standard deviation. Jesus.
Call it 5 just to sound
right, just
whatever. I don't really believe 5. Yeah, it says 5.
What? By adulthood, these numbers rise to 92% of women, 92% of men, and 62% of women. Who are these freaks?
I want to know if they think it's like morally wrong or something, or are they repulsed by the thought of it, or anything. I wish we could get some of these folk to call in.
I really want them to call in. Now, if you are completely repulsed by the idea of getting your own juices on you, I got you. I feel you. To this day, I freak out when I get a straight shot in the lines of my thigh. It's gross.
It's horrible. I was laughing with a young lady one evening. We got a hotel room. We were just
fancy,
going nuts. Right? It was a cheap ass motel. I didn't mean to say hotel.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I got you because
Anyway.
I knew she wasn't coming home. She wouldn't get no fancy hotel.
So yeah, we're bumping uglies or whatever, and of course he just shit's everywhere. It's all on the cover. I go to lay down and I'm it's like what is? Nah, man, I can't do it. I don't want to learn it. Yeah, it just feels so gross.
Yeah, and I'm one of those people who reacts violently.
Of course you are.
Yeah, y'all out there know. I talk loud. I laugh loud. I fucking move loud. I really do. I really move loud, and then because when you're done, you got those 2-3 drops left.
Yep.
That wind up randomly in 3 positions on your bed. So you catch one, hits your shoulder. You're like, oh no, and it gets in the middle of your back.
God.
When it's the small of your back, first off, that's the worst spot for anything to ever touch you. Like it's like if some guy, like, you go to a job interview and then the guy accidentally touches the small of your back.
Ain't no accidentally, we're fighting.
I'm good.
Straight
I
up,
don't
we're
need
fighting.
this job. I'm good. So when it's your own and it's liquidy and it sticks, and Jesus, I'm
just jump right in the shower. If I could just scrub till the skin's gone.
Yeah, I've got baby wipes, and I will give myself a baby wipe towel down in order to get it off of me.
Horse bath.
We'll definitely take a whole bath. Sometimes I go brush my teeth just to complete it, just to feel clean.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Masturbation. It's essential. It is essential, unfortunately.
So what about the people that actually abuse it? Like, they just go.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to lie. When I was like 12, maybe I was an abuser of sorts.
I used to. And here's how I knew that I used to abuse my body. The shit would hurt afterwards.
I've never had that happen.
Oh, yeah. No. I have done it to pain a few times. I'm like, yeah. So you can feel your heartbeat, and it's a painful heartbeat.
What?
Dude, it's like the cartoon. You see that pain throb? Boom, boom.
Oh God.
Boom, boom. Yeah.
Why, man?
Yeah.
Why? That's unfortunate. You don't do that anymore, do you?
No, of course not. I'm a grown man. I do it once. I gotta do it to go to sleep. I'm like twice if I'm bored.
Hey, fine shit on Netflix.
Look, right. After that, I gotta save it up just in case something might happen. I gotta be ready.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, and see now that right there, that brings me full circle back to my first point. When people get mad in relationships that their spouse is masturbating, for me, that's gearing up for later.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first nut. Who said it? Was that
was Cat Williams.
That was Cat. That first nut is throwaway nut.
You get that one out the way.
That out the way. That's a 2-minute to 5-minute nut.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's full of the babies right there. You got to get that out. You got to get that out of the way. All right. That's something I have learned in my life. Masturbating regularly keeps sperm count down because you keep throwing them out there.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, my brothers tried to set us up back in the day. They told us if you drink Mountain Dew.
Yes.
Before you fuck, it has yellow 5 in it. Yellow 5 is supposed to kill sperm. You can hit a bitch raw. I dumbass. 3 Mountain Dews, go get some pussy. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Don't believe that. Mountain Dew.
That's bullshit. Don't you believe that?
Also, you can smoke all the weed you want. Don't worry about that either.
That'll make sex great, but nah, man.
No, yeah, you can still recreate yourself. Let's see. Number 7 on this fact list is during the Victorian era, many doctors believed that masturbation was the disease.
Right.
So to stop people, they would have to wear a jugum penis.
Can you describe that to the people?
I sure can. It is 2 rings One small that I presume goes around the tip, and then a larger one which goes around, I presume, the base, and it's got spikes on it.
Is that metal or plastic?
Oh, that's metal. Because this was the Victorian age, they didn't even have plastic, so it was probably iron, probably rusty, probably dirty.
God,
yeah. And this was to stop. It says it was to stop masturbation, but we all know that in order to masturbate, you have to have an erection. So essentially, this stops erections. How often can you get an erection in a day? 4, 7 times, something like that.
7. Good God.
Just boop. Hey, what's up? Oh, nothing. All right, cool.
Oh, I mean, I'm saying it because aiming kind of low. Right?
Oh, I mean,
dude, nigga says hi. Like, you need me? No, dude. Go away.
I'm just throwing numbers out there, right? Shit, I've been married for 2 years.
No, but that's sick though. Like to stop them from masturbating, give them tetanus.
Right. We're gonna go to another break. Give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. Let's finish off this show about masturbation. This is W.E.I.R.D Radio. We'll be right back.
Be exposed, be exposed, radio.com.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
What is it about From One Mother's Heart do you feel will contribute to the community, or how do you envision From One Mother's Heart contributing to the community?
I think that, as we all know, there's not one solution to everything that's going on in the city today. But I think that From One Mother's Heart will bring, it will make a great impact in our community. It will just solve a portion of some of the things that we've been seeing around in the city. It won't solve everything, but just a portion. So I think when we start doing this and we start having stable families,
yes,
it'll create a little bit more peace,
right?
A little, because when people are hopeless, you know, they have nothing to live for, and they're not afraid of anything.
No.
So when you have
That's
family, you know, something to live for.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
My son started school this week, which is the new thing that I got him on, which, you know, that's really what got me on my topic for today. Starting new things.
Look, I'm afraid of change. I didn't vote for Barack Obama because I wanted change. I just wanted to see a nigga in the White House. No, I'm kidding.
Man, but, you know, the reason, like, as I've gone through and I've decided on these topics that I want to talk about this month, as far as
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, we are back for the final segment of W.E.I.R.D Radio. What's coming up next? Is it Talk Lately? This Tuesday? Yeah, Talk Lately's coming up next. So Monty will be rolling in whenever he feels like it. Let's get back to these last 10 facts.
Right on.
Let's see. 70% of married people admit to masturbating, which means 30% lie about it. I mean, that's just math. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. All right. Let me see what y'all think about this one right here. According to a survey, 38% of people who watch porn say that they watch it as a distraction. And 43% say because I can fantasize about things I would not necessarily want in real life. I can say 38 is a bit low. I'll say about 50. That because for me, porn can literally be background music. And it's hilarious background music because you might get some choice lines. Oh, is that the pizza? No, it's not.
I love the horrible acting and storyline.
No,
I watch it for the artistry.
Yeah, like if I have one of those turbo nuts I need to get out, like I need to go to sleep. Like I pick some gangbang porn, go to the middle, just quick. I need to. If I'm really like, if I have to go do something else, like if I
want to see like
if I want to scroll Facebook,
or just...
I want. Give me something with like something from the 70s.
Because I love vintage porn, man.
Hilarious.
Horrible like bed sets and shit, grainy picture.
That or hentai. Hentai, I will watch for pleasure. I usually can't even masturbate to it because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's honestly way out the window. And I was in high school. I used to love drawing it. Like I would see some sick shit and I was like, I know I can draw this. And I would do that just to fucking repulse the people around me. Never could rub one out to
I love hentai so much. See, back with my friend who's actually going to be turning 25 next month, my friend Aimee, Maruyama, in case Aimee wasn't Asian enough for you. We used to have these events in Delaware called Porn and Pancake Day, where we would get together and watch porn and eat pancakes. And there's like it's like a group of like 6 of us, and we had amazing spray pancakes. It came from a can, and then we would watch this one particular hentai. And I don't quite remember the name of it. It involves a hospital, which narrows it down to half of them. But let me give you some of my favorite lines from this. Do me like a water buffalo. What does that even mean? What does that even... I saw that 6 years ago, and I still don't know the answer to that question. What does that even mean?
What the... Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
And that wasn't the greatest.
Enlighten me.
So at one point, one of the doctors is having sex with one of the nurses. Obviously. And so let me tell you the conversation that happens. And I want you to keep in mind that they are having sex the whole time.
Right.
Oh, you're so good at this. You should write a book. Huh. I already have. Would you like a copy? Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Could you sign it? Sure. They are having sex when she says you should write a book on having sex, and then he responds, I already have. What? I can't even beat off to that. I lost my whole boner. What is going on?
I did the dialogue during the sex because one of my brothers was telling me like, yo, sometimes in the sack, you gotta make jokes. And I'm sitting there looking at this nigga like you're stupid. Like you're fucking crazy. Why would I ever do that?
No, I got nothing from here.
I was getting laid one time and I don't know what was we were actually watching cartoons. That's what happened. Cartoons won. Something happened and I, reiterated and it was hilarious. We were laughing and I'm still going. She was still into it.
You don't stop.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Okay, I can get that. Occasionally, because usually laughing during sex, not a good thing.
Nah, if a bitch laughing at me,
it's not a good thing.
Nah,
usually, you gotta leave.
Absolutely, I'm just gonna take my shit and go.
If you don't, then you're gonna start to emit a beam that everybody can see. Like,
never tell her to speak in Spanish if you can't speak Spanish yourself. It's another thing.
Oh. Oh man, no,
I don't know what that bitch said. It sounds sexy to you, but she didn't say some off the wall shit about you, bro.
She said she was bringing that lowercase d. You don't even know. You ain't even know.
Pequeño, yeah, pequeño, bitch.
Oh, terrible, man. All right, we're gonna be getting out of here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Well, whatever happens next happens next. I'll be going home.
I'm taking my ass home. I don't know about this.
Next show is Friday. We are going to be talking about what love has to do with it.
Not a damn thing, if you ask me. No, I'm kidding.
So, this is going to finish off my Valentine's Day spiel or whatever. We're going to be talking about the things that people do, what it looks like when someone does something out of love, and what it looks like when someone does something out of the presumption of love, because those are different. Love and what presumed love is they're two different things,
right?
And those two ideas usually get people fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what gets them. They think it's one way, is really another. Is really he said he loves me, and
yeah.
They said they was going to release us for a while.
One thing I actually learned about love, and it's funny as hell, but love annoys the shit out of you. And you know why? When somebody really loves you, they're always doing something for you and always looking out for you. And that sounds crazy to say. It's like there's some people in the world where nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
But sometimes love can be really irritating. It's like, stop caring so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I've heard people say, well, love shouldn't hurt. That is not my experience at all. Love hurts the most. This person who I care about aggravates me the most. If I don't care about you, you can't even hurt me. I don't know.
Exactly. What does that mean?
But yeah, this is Weird Radio. We're about to get up out of here. If you want to keep chatting with me, hit me up at Really Dope Radio on Twitter. If I don't respond back, hit me up again. I don't really check my Twitter like that. It's hard. So yeah. Is Monty coming? He's right there. Oh, all right, cool.
Shade lately.
That's right. Monty's coming. He's gonna be talking about stuff and junk and whatnot.